They're called ventricles.
Okay.
Okay. And between the two chambers here, there is a valve. And the valve is made up in dogs of two leaflets. And these leaflets are very thin, delicate membranes. They're only about a millimeter thick. And they swing open in between these. So the blood can flow into the ventricles. Okay? And then when the ventricles contract to push, they generate a lot of pressure to push blood across another valve on either side into the arteries on either side. This valve should shut. Okay? And it needs to be watertight. Because what we want is all the blood going one way, and we don't want the blood going backwards.
Right.
But when these valves leak, which Conan's got just a mild leak in these valves, we call it regurgitation. And this valve is called the mitral valve. And this one is called the tricuspid valve. So we just call it mitral valve regurgitation. Okay? Which is a leak in the valve. And same thing. But they're just mild. If it becomes more than mild, and if it becomes more than mild long term, you can start to see some enlargement of the heart. He doesn't have any enlargement, okay, which is good. So he doesn't need anything for this. This is like the earliest stage of it, essentially. But with dilated cardiomyopathy, with DCM, their heart muscle actually dies.
Oh, wow.
And they get thin walls. It's replaced by scar tissue, and it doesn't contract well at all. Okay, his contractile function in his walls are normal.
So it doesn't look like DCM and all this.
But remember, I said like you can't rule it out
Right.
without doing
The
like,
Holter.
yeah. Because some dogs will show muscle problems, and some dogs show electrical rhythm problems as the earliest.
So you would suggest to do the halter eventually, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think if we're going to try and rule it out, I think that's what we need to do. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with him. We don't have to do it like immediately because it's not an emergency.
Right.
This is a screening.
What would you say the percent of the leak is? Like on her, it was 10% and 5% on Tara. So what would you classify that as?
His leak probably somewhere between 5 to 10%.
Just like the other dog.
Yeah.
So this sounds like a common thing. This is just like
Very common.
very common.
Very
Yeah.
common.
And
Yeah.
would they eventually, I mean, would they